everyone. Today we will discuss about four broad category of curriculum design. There are include the first we have traditional curriculum model, the second we have the student catered model, and the third we have the theoretical model, and the last one, the fourth we have the structural model. Let's continue with traditional curriculum models. The traditional curriculum model is a learning model that focuses on the direct teaching from teachers to students, with little student involvement in the active learning process. This model is often called a chair model. The characteristics of the traditional curriculum model include the teacher is an authoritative figure and the source of most discoveries. Students are expected to be more passive. Success is often measured by memorization skill and knowledge testing. The main techniques are verbal instruction, reading, and recatching facts. Some of the shortcomings for the traditional curriculum model include not developing critical thinking skill, not being innovative enough, not preparing students with the necessary digital skill, inhibiting the development or creativity and problem-solving ability. Right guys, let's continue with student-centered learning model or SCL. Student-centered learning is a learning method that places students at the center of the learning process. In this model, students are given the opportunity to be active, independent, and responsible for their learning. In the SEL model, the teacher acts as a facilitator who helps students to determine learning goals, access their own learning outcome, work together in group, know how to utilize available learning resources. Several ways to implement SGL including create a positive and supportive classroom atmosphere, support student interests and talents, provide students with the opportunity to lead the learning process, give students the opportunity to learn with their own method, respect students' way of learning, give students the opportunity to give opinions, encourage students to take risks. SGL can benefit students who struggle with traditional teaching method or who have unique learning needs. Alright guys, let's move to the critical thinking model. Critical thinking model provides the structure for the practicing this type of thinking. It helps us notice our own thinking biases and allow us to try viewing the world objectively, all while providing guidelines for asking the right question, reaching logical conclusion, and explaining how we did it. Alright guys, let's move the several critical thinking model that can be used include by Tolming model. This model consists of 6 components, namely claim, data, justification, support, qualification, and rebuttal. This model can help someone to organize argument more logically and persuasively. The model is read. The model is recommended by person and talents to help develop critical thinking talent and raise the bar for critical thinking in business. Critical thinking is an important life skill and an important part of university study. Critical thinking includes the skill of interpreting and judging observation, information, and argumentation. Alright guys, let's move to the structural model. The structural model of curriculum design is a curriculum design model that has a structure, namely program planning, namely general information, curriculum content, namely information for a particular curriculum, curriculum expectation, namely what students will learn, teacher support, namely how students can learn. Curriculum design is important because it centers teacher practice based on individual needs in the classroom. Curriculum design involves planning activities, reading, listen, and assessment that achieve education goals. There are several approach to curriculum design, namely subject-centered design that is focused on individual subject, problem-centered design that is based on solving real-life problem, interdisciplinary design that is combining various subjects.